All right, so today I'm talking about Russell Westbrook and his wearing of a skirt. No. Some people are gonna be like, Fly Boy Shango, but it's a kilt. He's expressing his new age masculinity. All right, this is a skirt first and foremost. Let's not hide behind that fact that it's a skirt, okay? And I don't want to hear, what something was 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. What we see is a skirt. What modern day men see is a skirt, and it's a skirt. Okay, let's get that out in the open now. Russell Westbrook has always been like one of those guys. He's kind of like he thinks he's a fashion forward icon, but he's really not. He thinks he's one of these guys who's like really changing the game in terms of fashion, but he's really not. He wears like just the most beat conceptual fashion clothes known to man, right? I've seen him wear a construction vest, a sorted with holes in it, literally in tears, jeans with like all tears, just very skin tight clothes. Okay, and so we can think about this two ways. One, this is him expressing himself. Sure, he's a he is a rock star. Let's be honest. And two, I mean, and let's go propagate that point. Let's go more further in that point. And then if you've seen clothes in the 1960s, 70s, 80s of straight guys wearing the most flamboyant metro clothes, skin tight leotards, Prince wearing pants with the ass cheeks out, how can you judge Russell Westbrook? Okay, how can you judge him if you've seen clothes in the 80s and 70s and 60s? Like those guys in the 70s, they were wearing the most flamboyant stuff yet I've ever seen. Like these they were not man clothes. Okay, so you can't tell me, oh well, there's an agenda going on. So if that's true, then the agenda's been going on for 60, 70 years, right? And the icons of our fathers and grandfathers, musicians, were wearing clothes that were much worse than anything that Russ has worn, basically. Except this hair is pretty bad, though. So there's that. Second school of thought is that that some people say there's some agenda going on to feminize men, and that might be true. Might be true. I'm not gonna be totally against that. But at the same time, this is your choice, guys. This is you choose who you are. But Russell Westbrook's always been one of those guys who thinks his fashion game is on point, and it's truly awful. Like maybe if he focused on being a good 3 point shooter and better decision making skills and offensive awareness, he could be a better player and would have a championship by now. But he runs into that Cam Newton, like I have to be as flamboyant as possible. And there might be some racial dynamics with that, right? Because you don't see Tom Brady, Ronaldo, who else? Who else? I don't know that many soccer players or white athletes, to be honest. But yeah. You don't see these guys. Okay, Ben Roethlisberger, the other guy, Aaron Rodgers. Uh, you know, they just come to play ball. That's all. Just come to play ball. But they're gonna be rock stars in every industry. Um, what do I think? Personally, it's not for me. I think it's a bad thing. I think that this is not. I think toxic masculinity isn't a real thing, and I think that masculinity only expresses itself how we choose as men collectively. We know certain things as men are masculine or not. We know being strong is masculine. We know being a good problem solver is masculine. We know being able to lead people is a masculine trait. We know to be able to build is a masculine trait. We know science, technology, engineering, math are masculine traits. We know fighting is a masculine trait. We know sports is a masculine trait. So, or being good or liking sports is masculine. It just is. So this whole redefinition of people trying to change things to make it suitable to them, that's not real life, okay? Across the world, masculinity is uniform, which means that men total have an shared, agreed experience of what constitutes masculinity across the board. Doesn't matter religion, race, ethnicity, culture. It's usually all the same things. So yeah, that's that. And right now, skirts are not masculine. It's just that. And I don't want, I don't want young men to think that like that's the wave. No, it's not the wave. It's never going to be the wave. Okay, and that's that. Fun fact: in the ancient times, Rome, Greece, Egypt, uh, pants were considered barbaric. Some people knew about pants; they thought they were barbaric. It wasn't until I believe the Persians came that there was actually people wearing pants, and people used to hate pants. They thought they were just disgusting, and a form of barbarian traits. So I guess we're a bunch of pants wearing barbarians nowadays. So that's that. That's my take on it. Russell Westbrook, stop. You're fashion. You're not fashion forward. You are not a fashion icon. You are explosive, dynamic, the most athletic point guard I've ever seen in my life. Even more than Derrick Rose. Act like it. Don't wear fucking skin tight jeans ripped or skirts. Have some respect for yourself. And for some respect for your heritage, your honor. This is Fly Boy Shango. I'm out.